I mean, there's like so many of us that live so close together now. All right, everybody, welcome back. Excuse me. Come right on camera and then burp like a true professional. So welcome back to Top 8 Action here at Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia. My name is Zachary Evans. I'm joined now by Jonathan Wright.
Hello.
After 5 rounds, 38 competitors have been pared down to just the final 8. We did have a little bit of drama out there as because of a pair down and the pared down player losing, we 1, 3, and 2 did sneak into the top 8, and that player was
Adam Vickers,
the local legend, Adam Vickers. So Grixis Delver in the top 8. So he's going to be piloting it like a Drangus up there in the top 8. Let's talk about who we've got here in this matchup. We've got on the left, Cliff Marcum, who I just noticed hasn't brought his playmat. He has like the #1 rated playmat on the stream, the meme playmat. He's piloting Jund Midrange. And he's playing against, he's playing against Garrett Meadows, who's playing Junk Midrange. So one consonant difference, but the decks are very different. So Garrett's playing Smiters, Angels, Thragtusks, things like that. And then Cliff is playing your typical Jund list.
Garrett playing Smiters. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sick.
He was last week. I do not know.
I didn't see any in our match.
Well, maybe he's not.
No, he probably is. Does he play Thragtusk? Yes, he does.
This just in, folks. He does.
Oh, we're going to see a turn 3 Smiter. Guaranteed.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what this way.
Okay. This is my buddy's draft deck for tonight's draft. He plays in Cincinnati, or at least northern, like Florence, Kentucky, whatever. That guy's name, well, I won't mention it just in case he doesn't want me blabbing it on the stream. But he is the only person who follows our stream who has won a Grand Prix.
Really?
Yeah, he won Grand Prix Columbus last year.
That's awesome.
It's really weird. I may have told that story before on camera, but like I met him at the Legacy Grand Prix in Indianapolis. We played each other in the final round of the FNM that night, like the Super FNM, like sealed thing. And then like I talked with him there, and then checked in on him throughout the tournament the following day. Then I ran into him to Columbus. He said hello, how you doing? He was doing pretty good. He was X1 at the time. Then I had to leave Saturday night and fly to Houston for work. I got to Houston. Turned on, oh, look at the coverage. There he is in the winning end game on the feature match, sneaks in the top 8, then runs the table and wins the whole thing. It's absurd. It was like a 1,600 person tournament. It's just crazy to know anyone who does that.
Yeah, that's insane.
But we'll quit talking about war stories of mine that no one cares about.
War story.
Hmm?
You said war stories. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like cards is war. War never changes.
Well, I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, turn 2 Farseek from Cliff, followed by, get this guys, turn 2 Farseek from Garrett.
What does that card even do? Does it even do stuff?
I did have a discussion with someone on the stream page once about how Rampant Growth versus Farseek, which is better. It's very hard for me to have that discussion because I don't think
Ranger's Path is better than both.
don't really feel like there's a discussion to be had there. Wait a minute, he's not playing. Is this Jund Midrange?
Is that Hellrider?
Yeah. Clearly this is not an aggro version because Cliff hates that.
Is it Experiment Jund?
There's no way he's not played a creature until turn 4. I think I asked him
There's a
earlier.
Hellrider in there.
Maybe that's his thing. Maybe he's like, deal with this.
Secret Tech.
Hellrider. In my deck that never has more than 2 creatures, I just jam a Hellrider in there. That could be a secret tech too. Garrett.
Rick fights it.
So
I thought
checklist.
he actually had an Unmaster and was like...
Checklist card takes down Hellrider, and of course was a Garrett Relentless. Not to be confused with Garrett Relentless, which is Garrett's alter ego when he wears that paper helmet.
What is that thing?
It's over there.
Should I put it on?
Yeah, so Cliff resolving another Farseek, passing back. So Garrett landing a Sorin Lord of Innistrad, but more importantly, missing his 5th land drop.
It looks so much heavier. It probably is.
It's not metal.
Sounds like beef. Not really.
Did you just say that helmet smells like pee? Great. I've been licking it all night. That was a joke by me, Zachary Evans. So let's see what's going on here.
Where'd the Soren go?
The Soren is still on board. He's just moved up to the top there.
Okay, I was like, he just died.
Dreadbore, an excellent answer. Oh, Garrett did not miss his 5th land drop. He just didn't play it until after the Soren. So Soren dies to Dreadbore. We see a vampire token get in. That's a lifelinker. That's a 2-point swing. Front half of Lingering Souls, followed by back half of Lingering Souls. So Garrett putting on some pressure here. It's amazing how, I think, just on the surface, Lingering Souls feels like a somewhat innocuous card. It feels like a defensive card or like a token-based strategy card. But you can just win the game with a front and a half of it. Yeah.
I'm going to let him know.
What?
Hey, Garrett. It's Exile.
Next turn he's like, flash it back.
I gotta be honest with you, I had no idea what you were talking about.
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
What if you're like fave?
Jonathan Wright, you're going to have to go back and watch the recap of tonight, because at one point I told the story about your YOLO text.
Oh.
Just the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What round was that at?
I don't even know. They've all run together tonight.
I just sit down for 5 hours. You know.
Just a casual 5 hour. I'll let you know if I watch it again. I don't watch them all again. Sometimes I do. This week I didn't, so that's why there's no highlight or low light video. This week we have a highlight video. Tell you about that? Supreme Verdicts, end of turn, face reward, get all my guys back.
Oh no, I saw that. I was standing there. That was
pretty
insane.
great. So here we see the power of the Lingering Souls. I'm going to abruptly decay the life sinker.
Last card. See out of gas.
Yep.
You just wolf run the tokens next turn. It's the best play you can do.
Well, you joke about that, but back when Phantasmal Image was in the format, wolf running Phantasmal Image was definitely a play.
Oh no, it was good. Just be like, poof.
Oh! Not a bad draw.
Surprise move from Thragtusk being very good all the time. So puts Cliff up to apparently 105 life. Change that to a quick 15.
You blink the token?
End of turn, Restoration Angel. So still a 3-turn clock here. Does Garrett, surely he plays Vault of the Archangel, but he does not have one on board, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
He has another Soren. Going to make a quick emblem here and get in for 10. Nope, get in for 12. Play a quick Garrick.
He's going to get in for a lot more than 12, isn't he?
It's 8 plus 4
No,
is 12.
you're right. The math sucks.
Yes, it does. So Cliff is dead here to Mizzy Mortars, right? Anything but Mortars or Bonfire?
Correct.
Please be Bonfire. I don't think we've had a Bonfire rip off the top in a long time. Thragtusk isn't good here. It has to be
We would just slam it.
Mortars or... It's not Bonfire, but...
Didn't say it now. It's only card.
You can't.
And Cliff's
The best artifact being held in.
and we will never know what he drew. We'll never know.
Could ask.
Could ask him.
He doesn't want Garrett to know.
Or I could not ask him.
That would save time.
So Garrett moves to 1-0 in this quarterfinal matchup of Jund versus Junk, the epic battle of Jund versus Junk. Huh? Which one? So I'm supposed to ban somebody?
I have no
He's
idea.
he's spamming.
I'm
Okay.
just reading. Oof. The power.
That's the third person I've ever banned.
Really?
How does it feel to hold a ban hammer?
I don't
good?
like it. It's not like I do it on purpose. I just didn't realize it was going on. I try my best, and that's one thing a lot of people say is that they like. I actually probably get at least one message a week from someone who's like, "Hey man, I watch your stream or I watch your videos, and I really like the way you all interact with your chat and the people that are watching." So that's something I always try to do is interact with the chat. Oh, he was also spamming porn sites too, apparently, so that was awesome. I've banned one other guy who came in, he was spamming for, like, Dota free, like, gold or looter points or something. I don't know the game, but it was something like that. and then someone else. Remember the guy who tried to get me to?
That was hilarious.
It was.
He tricked Zach into
He didn't
disabling the chat.
He didn't trick me. I said full well, like this was probably some kind of thing. But then I was just like, all right, what's the word? Curiosity got better. No, I basically just turned the chat off, so like nobody, he basically had me type in like a macro that like turns like the chat to like admins only, and so then I had to like research how to turn it back on.
And then he was like, "Whoop, I got you," and everyone was not. I don't know.
So you panned him.
We got a first-time viewer.
Mm-hmm. First-time viewer.
Rex Hallman.
Rex Hallman. Well, thanks for watching, bud. You and 164 other fun folks are watching quarterfinal action. We have in the top 8, let me go ahead and break it down for you. Garrett Meadows playing Junk Midrange. Cliff Marcum playing Jund Midrange. Max Turner playing Junk Reanimator. Mitch Estep playing what we're calling Ambush Junk. Because it's a Junk Super Friends like kind of controller deck, but it has Ambush Viper in it, which is really fun.
I saw that.
It's really fun. He also is playing Blink Effects, so it's very fun. You can kill some. I just love to see I'll trade my Thrak Tusk with this draft common that I have. Also in the top 8, Alec Myers playing Esper Control. J.B. Roberts playing Naya. Brandon Hart playing Jund. And Adam Vickers sneaking in at 3-2 with Grixis Delver.
Alec put the beat down on me.
You can't win that matchup. Like you have to play turn.
Last week.
You have to play turn. You have to get lucky. Like it's like a 60-40 in his favor. Esper Control has Drown Yards, and you don't have Drown Yards.
Well, he didn't beat me with Drown Yard.
But he also has infinite removal.
Yeah.
He has a lot of creatures that you can't remove with your spears. That's what's the main thing about it.
I think the problem last week, Justin sided out his Devour Flushes because he didn't see Geist coming in. I caught him off guard with that.
You got him. You got him. You tricked him.
You didn't when he wanted you to zag?
I did not trick him.
That one year when you had like the double Boros charm, it was just like what?
Yeah.
Anything else going in there?
Some guy went to his FNM, went 1-4, but still, that's progress. One land.
It's a win. Who's better?
Yeah, Sir, I keep forgetting Sir Cucumber. I see him all the time in the South Florida chats of the South Florida Magic Legacy stream. This week I watched it. This week was won by Sam Black Zombies.
Really?
Okay, so I'll just keep having to ban that guy, I guess.
So the game's going.
Mm-hmm.
No Farseek.
So we talked about this when Garrett was in here earlier, but like these decks without the turn 2 Farseek are incredibly like I would love to see the percentages. Like with the turn 2 Farseek, so high. Without the turn 2 Farseek, really up against it.
That's why Reed Duke was playing the Arbor Elves in his list. You familiar with that?
Mm-hmm. Seems weird.
So they both missed it.
What do you mean? So he could always hit his Farseek?
He's always ramp.
As Farseek 5 and 6, he said.
Well, I guess if he's playing Arbor Elves, then the Hellriders make a lot more sense.
Well, he's not playing Hellrider.
Oh, you're talking about Garrett?
No, I'm talking about Reed Duke.
Oh, I missed that entire part where we talked about that.
What does Garrett have to do with an Olivia?
So we see Olivia, he has Garrett, the Garrick Relentless that he's going to play and trade with.
So that's one of the few ways this deck can do it. Is his removal just also
He does.
I'm not sure exactly what he's got.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's got O-Ring at some point. I don't know if he brings
He
it
does
up.
main deck 3 O-Rings.
Garrick likes himself an O-Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Farseek from Cliff, then pass back to Garrett. Let's see how he, there's a
Vault.
Yeah, Vault for a Witchbane Orb. Witchbane Orb very important against the Jund deck because it shuts down Rakdos Return, it shuts down Slaughter Games, shuts down Duress, it shuts down Bonfire of the Damned.
Yes, it does.
I'm sure you brought in one, maybe two of them, so it's perfectly fine as a sideboard slug.
Okay.
How's he get to keep coming back? Am I doing something wrong?
Who is it?
That guy's back.
Me? I do not know. So Soren and Thragtusk happened.
Unless he's making new accounts or something.
Yeah, he is, I think.
Must be.
Well, let's try to go back to the... Yeah, can you open the door and see what it says? Wolf Run.
So he's shutting down his entire deck.
Garrett's sideboard coming into play here.
I think that's the Soren's on. It's Kessig Wolf Run.
You played Sword naming Kessig Wolf Run?
Yeah. It's a pretty good play. Most people don't know about it, but it's very powerful.
Yeah. So a Soren active making vampires eats a Dreadbore, which seems like one of the most important cards in this matchup. Mizzy and Mortar's in the... I don't like that.
Yeah,
well, actually, I don't know. If Cliff is all in on this Thragtusk, like, maybe he's got to clear a path.
He's got to get him with that Thragtusk.
Yeah, but like...
See, like now he could overload or something.
His only direction now.
Mm-hmm.
His one direction, would you say?
Only.
Oh.
A couple letters off.
Is it just a couple letters? So Cliff's turn here with his Thragtusk staring down the Thragtusk on Garrett's side of the board. Garrett with a Witchbane Orb and a Pithing Needle on Wolf Run, Kessig Wolf Run I should say, shutting down a fair amount of Cliff's main strategy.
Isn't that just awkward? Come to the party both playing Thragtusks.
So Garrett's going to trade out the Thragtusk, which seems perfectly fine if I'm Garrett. Like I'm fine with that trade because he's got so much more gas potential.
Cliff does get a better beast.
Tragic slip, and what we see here, another Thragtusk. This is what I love about any game that Jund is in. It's just like battle cruiser magic. It's just haymaker after haymaker. Like I lob this salvo at you, and then like you deal with it, and then I swing back.
That's the wrong card.
Guys, that's a pro tip from me, guys. When your opponent plays a Soren and then takes it back and then plays a Thragtusk, that's a tell that he has a Soren.
You don't know for sure.
Could have been a proxy.
Yeah.
So, what is Cliff going to do here? Playing Olivia.
So, would having another Thragtusk that your opponent played be good?
What now?
Hangs to the Thragtusk.
Yes. That's going to be very good here. If I'm Garrett, I think unless I can deal with that Olivia this turn, like, don't you block there with the
Could have
Thragtusk?
another Pithing Needle.
Could. Just go. Garrett enacting his once per night takes back and reassigning his Pithing Needle to Olivia.
Does he run Merciless Eviction? I don't think he would.
There,
I mean,
if I had to bet $1,000 on whether or not he was playing Merciless Eviction or not, I would say he is not.
but hey, we didn't know we'd see a face reward tonight.
That was crazy.
So he pings in response, so the Thragtusk is marked.
What a weird thing, though. It's a vampire beast. Like, could you imagine a Thragtusk winning a Suck Blood?
Yeah,
That's
have
what
you
he
never
does.
seen any of the, what is this movies with Mila, Resident Evil movies? So even the dogs can be zombies. So, like, of course you can have
Why would I watch those movies for?
Thragtusk, Beast, Vampire. Well, the first one or two was not bad.
Ooh, he's taking it.
Uh-oh, chicks.
Angel.
Angel. I think I would not have done that, because...
But he did the right thing of taking it before combat. Like, he didn't go swing.
But I think you're almost for certain that's going to happen, right? At least he makes him tap low so that he can't activate the death touch on his Vault of the Archangel. There has been like a combined like 400 life gained in this match.
It's been how many characters played? At least a playset.
And this is why I like the chat.
What?
References. Just all these references. They're so great.
My chat is pretty good, actually. And much like a fine wine, it tends to get better with time. Like the later the round goes.
Where's the viewer count at?
It's 178, yeah.
That was a...
We've been about 180 all night. We were about 180 all last week, too.
Respectfully.
Are they coming to IHOP after?
Is everybody coming to IHOP after? Guys, earlier we were talking about it. This is the first weekend of the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Tacos, so we're getting no sold by Jonathan Ryland.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, you should
stretching it.
You're no selling it completely, or you're reserving judgment until you can.
I'm a little biased.
To the nacho cheesier.
Nacho cheese. Is that the only two flavors they have, really?
Well, anymore. They have some like seasonal ones.
The only ones
there was
seen.
like Midnight Taco Rush thingy or something once.
That
was
disgusting.
Midnight Cheeseburger. Did you ever have that one?
No. I remember the
It tasted exactly like a Burger King single. Yeah.
Oh, would you ever want that?
I would just rather have the Burger King single.
More filling.
But they cost about the same, I think, too.
I think Taco Bell should just bring out like breakfast, and they should make tacos with pancakes.
Crunchwrap Supremes are the best. I will agree with you on that, Sir Cucumber.
No, 99 cents, they're the best.
They're 99 cents.
There's random days where there'll just be like 99-cent contracts.
I need to keep up with this.
So we take care of the Thragtusk, and there we see Obsidat. Obsidat might be the difference in this game, simply because Cliff can't really deal with it in a reasonable fashion.
He can take control of it, though.
He can, but it's a very mana-intensive.
Oh wait, he has
to do it on Garrett's turn, which leaves him open to the same Restoration Angel shenanigans.
Yeah, because when he blinks, he loses all that stuff because he becomes a new creature or whatever.
Well, if he had one more mana, he could take it 5. I think he's one short.
Yeah, it takes 7 to do the whole thing in the same turn.
He does have it, yeah. So that's an option.
Or you could just steal the beast here and then attack for
How does
8.
Obsidat read? Is it returns under opponents or controllers?
Oh, let's go to the videotape! Let's use our technology.
Controllers or owners? That does matter.
Let's take a look at Obsidat.
No, it's just...
It's owner's control.
Oh, is it?
Yep. It is owner's control, so you can't steal it.
So I don't know if
well, you can steal it, just not blinking.
Yeah. So you have a 5/5. Congratulations.
Still good.
It's a vampire.
Yeah. A Vampire Spirit Advisor.
We also learned tonight that Master Biomancer's stuff that gets counters, becomes mutant.
Really?
Which makes your Riders of Gavony very good.
Yeah.
But only if the person playing Riders of Gavony notices that everything turns into a mutant.
He was,
and named something else.
He
named Wizard.
Talking about that. Did you win, Alec?
Sneaky appearance by Alec Myers. Okay. So serving in here.
Looks like he's going for it.
He could just kill it too, couldn't he? Does he even have to just kill the Obsidat?
He would need 10 mana. No. Yeah.
Oh, okay, now I see this one.
So it's a vault activation.
He's giving everything Death Touch, so did Cliff not see the Death Touch?
I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah, I would not trade the Olivia.
I wouldn't trade the Olivia for anything.
I think he just might have missed that.
Unless it was a Civic Foil.
But he did get Obsidat and the Restoration Angel off the board.
Yeah.
Obviously Olivia's gone, but... is showing a hand of Appetite for Brains, Bonfire of the Damned, and something else. All 3 cards that are shut down by Wolf Run.
This game has swung back and forth so many times.
Yeah, the question here is that, why didn't Cliff steal obviously that before combat is a good question.
He used his mana on some. Well, he pinged it twice, didn't he?
Yeah, so that he could trade with it, but I think I'd rather have just stolen it.
I think he learned his lesson after he tried to steal it.
Because that's enough, isn't it? 4 Lingering Souls token with a Sorin emblem, a Beast token with a Sorin emblem. That's 12 exactly.
Wow.
And there's the game. Would have been interesting to see how that would have gone. Number one, if Garrett doesn't have his sideboard at Witchbane Orb, he loses that game. And it would have been interesting to see if Cliff had played the Olivia options he had differently. I'm not saying one was right or not, but there were some definite options that he had there. Jordan, do you mind stepping out and seeing if anybody's still playing out there? I know Alec Myers won.
Please leave.
We'll see. Yes.
Next month is the TCG 5K in Columbus.
It's a 5K in Columbus.
5K, like the Diamond event we went to last year.
Yeah.
Were you planning on going to that?
Do you know what day it is?
April 20th. I didn't heard one.
It depends. But the top 4 is done?
Whatever this was. It's over. Moving on. They're playing.
Okay, so we're going to top 4 then.
Sweet.
All right. Who won?
Max and Garrett.
Tell Max, whoever Max plays, if he's fine with whoever's in the top 8.
Scotty top 8 in the nice.
Okay, so we do have a top 8. Or top 4. In for a treat tonight, fellas, as I need to fix all of the... not just fellas, could be ladies.
That can be Garrett. That's fine.
So, I believe what I heard out there is that quarterfinals are done. It's a good thing with the top 8. It doesn't take that long because when you're just done playing, just move on. But anyway, so we're on to the top 4. We've got Max Turner winning with Junk Reanimator. He beat Brandon Hart's-Jun. We've got Junk Midrange taking out John in another matchup as Garrett moves on. We've got Alec Myers moving on. I think he beat Vickers. That's another almost unwinnable matchup. And then what's the last one?
Was it...
Mitch versus JB.
Oh.
So that's either Junk or...
It's JB playing Nia again. You know.
Yeah, so question in the chat about can you get a deck list for the Junk mid-range? That's almost entirely guaranteed. If you want, make sure you go to our Deckbox account, deckbox.org/user/ZachSellsMagic. All of the deck lists that I have available for like the last 2 months is when I first started doing that. They're all on there, and then I'll update those throughout the week as I get those deck lists in from the various players. Trish. Are they, we still waiting over there?
Oh no, it's a token. It's a rat token. I'll take my cards.
Okay. You already talked to Max? So we're waiting. So let's talk about this, Jonathan. Let's talk about this TCG 5K event.
Yeah.
It is a diamond level event. For those of you unfamiliar with the TCG Max Point series, I believe they call it. So basically what it is just like a TCG's version, TCG players' version of, it's their version of a classic, but it's also just their version of like the Star City Invitational series. So they have one big invitational. It's in November, December, at the end of the year. Last year was in Indianapolis. This year's in Columbus.
Is it?
Yeah, at the end of the year.
What's that date?
I mean, it's like November, December. They only have one per year. It's like the old Invitational. And you can qualify it for the same way you qualify for the Invitational at Star City with various points, and you earn them through various events. And the 5K is one of the better ways to do it because it's a huge event. You know, so the prize pool is really good. Last year we went to one that was in the summer, like the fall. I remember I wore shorts. I just remember wearing shorts. And so that was pretty cool. You guys, a bunch of y'all played. You didn't do. Nobody did really well in the main, but you won a side event.
Yes, I won a silver.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Won some points.
My match against the guy that drew 3 cards on his upkeep.
And
Games.
Yeah, he drew 3 cards during the upkeep, and they said, "I have no idea." Didn't he say like, "I have no idea"?
No idea why I just did that.
And then like you won.
Extended the hand.
Just cheats, then calls himself for cheating, doesn't explain it, and just.
I had no idea.
Well, not cheating, but just being like absent-minded or whatever.
I had no idea why he did that.
So we are waiting for. We are waiting for the. Huh? What is it? I'm trying. I don't know what to do. So the guy's spamming us like. And then there's our boy D's Nuts, who apparently has changed his his name. Said that he had a big beard, but then he shaved it. Don't know who that is exactly. But anyway, we're getting ready to go into the top 4 here. They are playing out. If Garrett's in the top, whatever, they're going to play. Because Garrett likes to play. He's like you. You know, he likes to. You come to Friday Night Magic. Surprisingly, the M in FNM stands for Magic, and they actually want to play it. Hey, my man.
What's going on?
If you know you know how different that game would have been if he didn't have his sideboarded Witchman Orb.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know a lot.
It's just amazing how good that card is against the Gen deck.
Yeah, it's really good. Especially with the 2 bonfires and the appetite for brains I had in my hand.
Yeah, well, we saw when you flashed it. The bonfire is very good, and then also drawing the needle for the Wolf Run, like just the perfect draws. But if we had to go there,
If I had another black mana, I could have actually used Olivia to take his Ghost Council.
Okay.
Oh, was that what?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on, and after I went ahead and made blocks because it was pretty much over at that point anyway.
Yeah.
And the turn after that, I draw the mana. I could have done it. Or I could have took his Angel and blocked his Ghost Council.
Well,
yeah. But what can you do? You lose
variance.
Okay.
Sometimes they draw their sideboard.
At least I did not play a Psychonic Rick amount.
You did not cheat. Nothing. No one has accused you of that. So in the are they playing? I mean, are they seated? Are they seated right down out there?
You guys eat all my cookies?
No, I didn't. I ate a couple of them.
That's fine. I left some in here so you guys could eat them.
We figured they were yours, and then I had a few, and then Sophie had a few, but I think there was plenty in there.
I left some in here. I bought them because they look delicious.
They're very good.
Yeah, and then I was like, then I ate 2, and then I realized,
there you go.
Chocolate cookies with M&Ms are the exact opposite of a diet.
Yeah, so check this out. You know how people plug stuff on like talk shows? They like send you like, oh, I love Perrier bottled water, and then they send you a bunch. Well, we love M&M's mini chocolate cookies with Minnie's chocolate cookies. We also like how it says milk chocolate M&M's bite-sized cookies, chocolate cookies. What did you not get up here in that explanation that you done here?
Apparently, I have peanut butter ones too.
Well,
they didn't have those. Oh, well,
that's called breaking the format.
They also look nothing like the picture.
They look exactly like
them
out for all the M&Ms.
Did you guys see this? Huh?
Come on!
What is it?
So we talked about this before. Well, I guess we're still. What the heck are we still waiting for?
Meadows.
No, I just want to see.
Okay.
Well, we're good.
Got somebody under.
JB and Max